Hey everybody, welcome to this week's late edition of this week's programming. So my apologies once again. Time's just getting away from me this time of year. But I promise you I'm trying to get better at this. Just trying to juggle the time, but I will make sure that we have next week's and week after that on point. We already got the programming up, ready to go. So my apologies on these. I want to get started down here. I started on Thursday accidentally because for some reason I thought today was Wednesday and it's not. So Wednesday we're starting off down here. And we're still sticking with our 3 days a week of strength training, 2 days of conditioning, and then switching it up. So now we're back onto the odd weeks leading up to Hero Month. And we're going back to Wednesday bench press day, closed grip bench press day. We're going to do 4 reps every 2 minutes on the minute for 12 minutes, 6 sets of 4. Once again, keeping a 4-1-X1 tempo. So it's moderate to heavy weight. It's really hard to program percentages to work with on these because if you remember one of the videos I posted before, if you're very fast twitch oriented, and I tell you 70% trying to do 28 reps at that with this tempo, and fast twitch oriented people are generally a lot stronger keeping this tempo, that evens a playing field. So your 70% is going to feel really, really tough to keep up with. So remember, just trying to add those 5 to 10 pounds every time we're doing this week after week after week. So we have four reps every 2 minutes on the minute for 12 minutes, 4-1-X1 tempo. So remember that's 6-7 seconds per rep, times up by 4, you're looking 24 to 28 seconds per set. Then after that, we're doing every 3 minutes on the minute, every 4 minutes on the minute for 12 minutes. So 3 sets, banded strict pull-ups again. We're going to keep that leading up to Hero Month, just building up the volume, trying to get more and more reps with that band on there. Try to go to lighter band, maybe go to heavier band and try to increase your reps by 10 every set that you did previous week. Just trying to mix something up differently. Then we're going to superset those with a new movement we haven't done in here in a very long time, dumbbell pullovers. We're going to set up our back on a bench. You have your dumbbell up and you're going to do a pullover all the way. So we got these really good. This is like in the golden age of the bodybuilding era, and they've kind of made their way back in the mainstream. But they're a great exercise to do, one to expand the chest, but for us as CrossFitters and trying to master gymnastics, being able to get in that hollow rock position and make sure we're all connected. This one thing that pullovers are really good for. Then we have a really short AMRAP, 7-minute AMRAP, 21 double unders, 7 single arm dumbbell shoulder overheads, 21 double unders, 7 single arm dumbbell shoulder overheads with the other arm. So right and left to as many rounds as possible. A lot of you probably get in that 10 round range with this workout if you stay unbroken. Then when we go to Thursday, we have our AMRAPs. We got 4-minute AMRAPs with 2 minutes of rest in between. Once again, starting off 15 line facing burpees, 15 overhead squats, 15 toes to bar into max calorie row. One thing that you're going to notice about these, especially when you get to the overhead squats and toes to bar and to the row, this is very core intensive. So we got to be able to stay moving throughout to get to the 4 minutes. 15 line facing burpees take roughly a minute for a majority of folks, right around a minute. 15 overhead squats, if we choose the right loading, should be unbroken. That's going to be about 30 to 40 seconds. 15 toes to bar, if we can do those unbroken or in 2 sets, we're looking at another, 40 seconds to maybe 55 seconds on those. So that's roughly going to leave us about 1.5 minutes to a minute on that row to put in some work. That's how we want to break those up. Scale down the reps to whatever you need to. Remember, you could break this up into where you're doing like 1-1-1. Just making sure that we get to that rower with a minute rest or a minute left into the workout. Friday, we got deadlifts. 3 reps every 2 minutes on the minute for 12 minutes. So 6 sets of 3, doing 3-1-X1. So remember that right there is going to be 5 to 6 seconds of work per set. Going down, deadlifts, this is very taxing on our nervous system and very taxing overall just on our body, especially some of us have been in every day this week. Some of you starting to really feel this tempo working in your bodies. You're starting to feel, some of you said you felt better through these full ranges of motion, while some of you said you feel more fatigued under full ranges of motion while doing these. And so like I said, this affects everybody differently. Just be mindful of that once again. Then we got superset, dumbbell Bulgarian split squats, 8 on your right, 8 on your left, into dumbbell alternating renegade rows. So we're holding the top push-up position. We're going to do push-up, row, push-up, row. That's 1. So we got those for 8 sets right there, 16 push-ups, 8 rows, each arm as we go. And then we have a very short Metcon again, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3 of calories on the bike, and hang power cleans 135, 95. This right here, once again, we're trying to be like Monday, trying to be in that maybe 3-minute range, like going all out. 15, 12, 9, 6, 3, what is that? 12, 24, 30, 45 calories on bike, 45 hang power cleans, and we're really putting in a lot of work in a very short amount of time. And then Saturday we have Team Topsy. So yes, it is a hero workout, but we're doing it as a team, and we're going to do it leapfrog style. And this is going to be really quick in the beginning. So it's 3 ring muscle ups, 8 thrusters, 115, 75, 17, 12 calorie row. So if I'm partner 1, I start off 3 ring muscle ups. As soon as I come down, I'm going straight to the rower because my partner is starting on the 8 thrusters. That's going to take them 12 to 15 seconds depending on where it is. And then I start rowing 17, 12 calories. That right there is probably going to put me around 45 to 55 seconds for me personally. Some of you might be about a minute, maybe a little bit more. But then partner 1 does 3 ring muscle ups, and then they're getting on the rower as I start my thrusters. So you can tell going from that row, and depending on who your partner is, if they're really good at ring muscle ups, you're going to have a very short break and you got to pick up those thrusters. But vice versa, if you're going from those ring muscle ups, you have a really short break on those thrusters onto that row. So this is going to be really interesting to see how this plays out, who can keep the intensity the highest, the longest, because this is a 25-minute workout. We want to do these. We can break these down into doing burpee pull-ups for ring muscle-ups if you don't have if you need those. Just stay moving, roughly 15 seconds, maybe 18 seconds to get it done. Trying to stay with that 3 ring muscle-ups. And then the 8 thrusters, scale the weight down so we can try to stay unbroken for as long as we can. And then that 17, 12 cal row, just putting in the work and then starting all the way back over. So that's the remaining this week. Once again, be on the lookout for next week. I know it's spring break, but we still have some really fun workouts planned because I know we still have a lot of people that are going to be in town. If you're not in town and you need some workouts, go to our member vault. And if you go under workouts, you'll see 75 bodyweight workouts. You can take those with you wherever you are now, and you can at least get 1 or 2 workouts in. Just pick one out and do it. And let's stay active over the holidays, or not the holidays, but over spring break. And I hope y'all have a great Easter.